Good morning, 313. Today we are going to learn how to relate area to addition and multiplication using our area models. And now we learned that there are three different ways that we can find area. The first way is just by counting the squares. So in this rectangle right here, I would count each square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way until the end, until I've counted all of the squares. In this rectangle right here, I would see that there are 18 unit squares. So the area is 18 square units. But there are two other ways that I can find area. The next way is by adding the number of squares in each row. So in this rectangle, each row has 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the next row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I can take these 6s right here and I can add them together. 6 plus 6 plus 6 gives me a total of 18. So since there are 3 rows of 6, the area is 18 square units. The last way that I can find area is by multiplying the number of rows and then the number in each row. I can think of it as rows and columns. Now there are 3 rows. So I take my number 3 and I put it right here. There are 6 in each row. And I write my 6 right here. I know that 3 times 6 equals 18. So again, my area would be 18 square units. We have an algorithm that we can follow to find the area. And the algorithm is length times width. And the steps we take are, first, we count the number of square units for the length. So here, if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, my length is 4 square units, and I'll write a 4 right here. Then, if I count the number of square units for the width, I would see 1, 2, 3. So my width is 3. Then I multiply the length times the width. So 4 times 3 equals 12. So the area of this rectangle is 12 square units. Let's practice using multiplication to find the area of a figure. And in this case, we have a rectangle. So my length is 5 units. And I know that area equals length times width. So for this rectangle, the area is going to equal 5, because that's my length, times 3. 3 is the width. I know that 5 times 3 equals 15. So my area is 15. And I can't forget, area is always square, which we can abbreviate as SQ, units, which we'll abbreviate as UN. So the area of this rectangle is 15 square units because I multiplied my length times my width. And I know 5 times 3 gives me 15.